Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? So, as I mentioned in our daily financial news video this morning at 7:30, I spent a bunch of time this weekend really trying to dig into what's going on in San Francisco. Along those lines, I am looking at seeing what some other larger YouTube channels are doing. And when you combine those two together, I came across a channel that goes by Nerdrotic. Again, Nerdrotic is the title of the YouTube channel. It is in the title of this video. And the title of his video that I reviewed is Escape from San Francisco. Kind of perfect. So first and foremost, a little bit about the channel. The young man that was speaking is a San Francisco resident. He and his wife own independent businesses. His wife was in the salon business and was shut down, call it mid-March. He ran a comic book store. His channel is a lot about pop culture, but I found his channel exciting. Specifically that video. He does an amazing job. His background is very eye-catching. His handle of the subject, he was very passionate when he spoke, and he shared a lot of details that were eye-opening to me. A couple of them just to talk about escaping from San Francisco, escaping from California, the Cal exit, which he and his wife are doing. First and foremost, the Chamber of Commerce in San Francisco has recently indicated that there are 1,300 stores that have been permanently closed because of this health crisis, and only 1,200 are left open. That's a greater than 50% permanent closure. That's leases, that's tax revenue, that's services. That is worse than I expected. I might have to take a drive to San Francisco just to look at the boarded up storefronts. That is a stark and scary number. He talked about his experience, his wife's experience, about it being against the law to run a salon, but it seems to be okay to burn down businesses. Obviously, a very personal, very raw experience that he and his wife are going through. He has given his wife a lot of credit multiple times in the video for not being a victim, not being, not sitting there just taking it, right? They're moving on. She ran a very successful business that survived the Great Recession, A-list clientele, all these great things, but the powers that be say you can't cut hair, but you can shoplift $950 and not go to jail. You can poop on the street, not go to jail. Can't run a salon. Crazy. Then he talked about the fact that they are homeowners, that's kind of one thing that is a sticking point because, oh, by the way, vacant homes are up in San Francisco. Zillow reports a 96% increase in vacant homes for sale, active listings in San Francisco. Ouch. I see some price cuts coming again as a real estate channel. Talks about he was involved or was referenced in a Twitter spat between a couple of right and the left. And I didn't know this, but San Francisco now has a poop patrol. The human waste has gotten so bad that they have to spend money on cleanup, and they're calling it the poop patrol. Another thing that is going on in San Francisco that is pretty funny, there was a restaurant that at the bottom of their menu called out the lunacy. They ban straws, plastic straws, but they give out hypodermic needles. San Francisco. Then they talked about CVS opening a store in San Francisco, and it very quickly became the most shoplifted store that CVS has. Apparently, in San Francisco, if you shoplift less than $950, it's not a crime. They have decriminalized shoplifting. What else do I got for you? Yep, so this individual has already left San Francisco. Him and his wife have left. They have currently transplanted in San Diego while they look to sell their home. And to use his words, they are going to move to a red state But don't worry, red state, they are not going to vote like San Franciscans, because that is a big fear of red states, that all of these mobile Californians move and they bring their failed policies to them. So again, I was looking at San Francisco. I fear what might be coming to San Francisco over the next 4 to 8 years. It certainly doesn't feel good. I'm going to go find that article where Pinterest paid an $89.5 million cancellation fee to get out of their lease. That's not good. That's bad. But in the end, I found Nerdrotic's channel and him very informed. He's obviously very passionate, very opinionated, but it's his channel, it's his thoughts. I thought his background was awesome. Very, it catches your attention. Got a great radio voice. I don't know if he knows that, but it just sounds like one of those deep radio voices. So I found his channel a lot of fun. I'm going to go check out some of his other videos that are more pop culture, which is really what his channel is all about. And I don't think he's alone. I think people are exiting San Francisco in droves, especially the mobile. And that is going to have ripple impacts on leases, on tax revenue, on rent, on prices. And the failed policies of San Francisco mayor and the people before him, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. So, all right, everybody, do yourself a favor. Check him out. You want to have some laughs? I thought he was a lot of fun.